Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. No one's gonna get him. Touchdown. No mid-season. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard. Got enough for the first. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
What the defense is giving them.
There he goes. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Bringing it back. And a big
Last week, game recap. Texas 45 to St. Marion 23. Final score says 45 to 23 Texas. But this game had moments where St. Marion absolutely punched back. The Nomads came out swinging early, tying at 7-7 in the first quarter behind a Devin Campbell touchdown pass to Taylor Aldridge. And all night, Campbell showed why he's the centerpiece of this offense. 356 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, pushing the ball downfield and keeping Texas honest. The biggest highlight? Derek Fitzgerald's 76-yard touchdown, a pure explosive play that showed St. Marion can strike fast against anybody. But here's where the game flipped. Texas leaned on balance and big plays. Arch Manning hit multiple touchdowns, and the run game, especially that 72-yard touchdown run by DeAndre Moore Jr., broke things open in the second half. And the real dagger? The pick six late in the fourth quarter. That turned a competitive game into a runaway. In an interview, Coach Don Rich says, "First off, credit to Texas. That's a really good football team. They capitalized on mistakes, and at this level, that's what good teams do. I'm proud of the way our guys competed. We didn't come out here scared. We matched them early, we moved the ball, and for stretches in that game, we showed exactly who we could be offensively." On quarterback Devin Campbell. Devin battled. You look at the stat line. Over 350 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's big-time production, especially from a young quarterback. Now, you'll be the first to tell you. We've got to clean up the turnovers. Those 2 interceptions hurt, and that last one for a touchdown, that's the kind of play that changes the game. On the offense, I thought our receivers stepped up. Derek Fitzgerald made a huge play for us. Taylor Aldridge was solid, and we were able to push the ball downfield. That's encouraging. What we need now is balance. We've got to run the football better so we're not putting everything on Devin's shoulders. On the defense, we've got to eliminate explosive plays. We can't give up long runs and big passes to a team like Texas and expect to win. I thought our effort was there. Guys like Kid Miller Jr., Antoine Keys, they're flying around. But effort alone isn't enough. We've got to execute. On the turning point, that pick six late, that was tough. Up until then, we're still fighting, still in it mentally. That's a momentum swing we've got to avoid. Closing statement. But I'll say this, we're not as far off as people might think. We're competing, we're learning, and we're building something here. The record isn't where we want it, but this team hasn't quit, and neither will I. We'll get back to it.
Yo, YouTube. Man, I'm sorry, man. Technical difficulties on this vid. No audio of me talking this game. I really don't know what happened. Slipped up, but hey, man, it won't happen again. But hey, if you like the video, subscribe for more. Hey, peace.
But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The play here, it's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor.
To be that deep, you got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that...
On the run, it's Benson. All down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he has 2nd and 6. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a little.
Can get pressure on it because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
That's caught. It's Taylor. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get
4th down, no dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
He'll step up.
His eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll keep it himself.
Practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Out and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
Second and 9. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play in there.
The ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
There he goes. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They finally get...
You've seen it on film, the option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got...
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Looking to pass, it's Morris. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side.
Game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive.
Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Washington. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Nestle just inside. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And they picked up
that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down. It makes play calling easy. Every single...
breaks into the open. And he gets... Quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice to
talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They go to the draw. The draw. To the air, it's Morris. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it to drive, and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They
better understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
On the run, fires downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense?
Big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Nice pickup inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor.
That defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Campbell. Moving away from pressure. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. Now from inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Bringing it back. And a big...
You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points.
Scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's right.
Profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass... He makes the fair catch. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent
Positive yardage.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's Fitzgerald. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Big gain on that one as he...
And a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
First half, we just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Turning it on! We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Off the play fake. And the defense.
Nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He lofts one down the sideline. And this huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. No one's gonna get him. Touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side, and be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the shot that clears are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Morris. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. But the clears line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. This guy drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Couldn't find it.
As long as he got it past the line of scrimmage, nothing there, nothing open, live to fight another down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Moving out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man to the left. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Looking for a man. It's Campbell. Showing the arm strength down the left side. They'll leave it with him. Past the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Over, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the shot that clears come to the line in the hurry-up. to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Makes the catch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The shot that clears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Now on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. On the ground, it's Stackhouse. Gets the nose of the ball.
Squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a Barishnikov fly. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense.
Quarterback make big plays on that. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Wanted to be.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good pickup.
See the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get
Throw it. You're down by a lot here in the 2nd half. 3rd quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
And a good
throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
dropping back. It's Morris. That, friends, from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed.
Downfield.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he never had a
downhill with that weight and that size. It could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And that third line has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To throw, it's Morris. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that.
In the late in the third quarter, they're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
It just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll make
football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside get in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Morris. They're working that left side. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the back out. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left half. Look for some plays that work. To the ground with the back. He's stuffed.
Exact same play right again here.
Finds a little space. Not much running room there. It's here on third down from the 27. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Campbell. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. Nice job to get it past the
talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And
defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Back to pass on second down. And he was
option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Fitzgerald.
Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's to the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Fights off a defender. Force away with just a few yards to go. They're going to run it. Makes the tackle on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds Justin. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down after a
the quarterback. It keeps him honest, makes him realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Finding a way.
So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them
lined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Looking for space. It's Benson. Save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Creates a little room. And third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Look out, he's got room. He gets setting up a shot play. Hand off from the shotgun.
And touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
And the defense play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll try the run. He gets the job done on. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.